Peace, family. I hope everybody's day is going by smooth. It's your boy Prolific, and I'm the prolific teacher. Yeah, I'm here to get y'all some game. Thank you for tapping in for the channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. Show me some love. You did. Show me some love. You feel me? But today's topic is about raising your frequency. This is something that you're going to hear me say all the time. Raise your frequency. You hear people say frequency, like a lot of people are tied to, to spirituality. You do what you so may need to do with that word. But when it comes to prolific, he got something deep with it, you dig? So raise your frequency. When I tell you this, or when you hear me say this, all I'm telling you to do is seek improvement, right? Go ahead and try to get to the next level for yourself. It means to get into development mode. Development mode is where we all need to be in. It's like playing 2K where where you're practicing, when you're working in on your skills before you go to the actual game. That's development mode, right? You got to build out those attributes. You got to build out those skills that you need for your future self, all right? In development mode, you have to inherit a certain mindset. There's something called a growth mindset. The growth mindset helps you understand, though you're not where you're at now, right? Though you're not where you want to be, at least, you can get there if you put in the work, if you put in the energy, if you put in the effort. You can slowly get to that place where you want to be, that place that you always dream about. Whatever your vision entails, you can get to that. It's possible. But you got to have a growth mindset. You got to have a mindset that allows you to understand that this is a process. Development mode is a process, and you got to be able to go through this process. All right? And in this process, you have to seek information. You got to seek information that is valuable. Can't just be looking at information that ain't going to get you. No, we got to seek out information that's valuable, that's going to allow you to get to that next level that you're thinking about. All right? But how do you know what information is valuable to you? How can you analyze that? Right? That's a question somebody always has. I don't know what I got to do next. No. You have to study yourself. You got to learn who you are. You got to learn what you are on a day-to-day basis. All right? Then you'll know, okay, I need to work on this. I need to work on that. There's something I got called a fine-tune process, right? And really, that's a time management skill where you analyze your day. You analyze your screen time, right? Or you just constantly check in. What did I do throughout this day? And what could I have used my time better? If I was on Netflix for 4 hours, 2 of those hours could have been to studying on success, studying on what it means to be happy, studying on wealth. Those 2 hours could have been dedicated to that. You feel me? But you got to look into your life and see what that is, what that issue is, what anchor you have that's holding you down, that's not allowing you to fly to the place you want to be. You feel me? So it's something called a fine-tune process, and that's something I'm always going to be willing to to show you, right? And there's like deeper levels to that. There's real deeper levels to that. It's something that I've studied myself because I've actually implemented these things. Like while I was like developing myself, while I was in development mode, these are the things that I found. So I'm just giving it to you instead of you looking for it. Right? I can just tell you the recipe. I can just give you the blueprint. Like, oh, this is all you got to do. Because when I was looking for what successful people doing, I'm thinking they had like a secret. They ain't had no secret. All they did was have certain habits, right? And if you have a habit of wasting time on things that are empty, bro, like if you put in energy to that, you're gonna get nothing out of that. You're gonna get something out of it, but it ain't what you desire. It ain't what you truly desire, right? So the things you truly desire don't align with your habits. You feel me? You got whatchamacallit. I always hear Ignite K say this. He said you got rich man goals, but broke nigga. You got broke. What? How he said? You got rich man goals, but broke man habits. That's what it is. Rich man goals, broke man habits. Same thing with a lot of people. You want this, but you ain't doing anything that aligns with that. Therefore, you are disaligned. You're not in the proper path in order to reach and attain that goal. You feel me? And I think it becomes an illusion as well, right? People start to say so much like, Oh, I'm rich. Like they affirm themselves, like these affirmation things and everything, like, oh, I'm rich, I'm abundant, but they never act up on that. And that's the problem. You gotta act up on those things. You gotta put in the work in order to affirm yourself in that manner. You dig? I think we live in a society where we just say things we don't really mean. It's like, come on, bro. What happened to you? My word is bond. Your word is bond. You know, stay truthful within yourself. That's the place you can be is in truth. You dig? So again, raise your frequency. If you hear me say this, it means to wake up. Cause a lot of people are zombies, yo. Like a lot of people are just dead. They've accepted everything that life has given them. If you accepted what life has given you, cool, halas. This content ain't really for you. I'm telling you, it's not for you. This is for people that are seeking development. It's people that want better for their life. People that are rebellious against the program, that go against the program and are thinking of newer ways to get out of that and find ways to level themselves up. This is for you, if you are that type person, right? It means to be alive. It means to go strive to be a better version of yourself. All right? You have to be a better version of yourself. You can't just walk around, again, being a zombie. You wake up in the morning, you grab your phone, you brush your teeth, you cook breakfast, you go to work, you complain going to work, you go at work, you're complaining at work, you don't like your job, you get off work, you pick up the kids, you come back, you cook, you get on TV. Like, what? That's what you want? That's what you've been doing? There's things you got to change within that. There's things you have to change within that. You're not going to get the life you want without changing the things that you're doing now. You have to wake up with a certain energy. You have to go to work with a certain attitude. You have to bring a certain amount of energy to your kids. You got to bring a certain amount of effort towards yourself. When you come back home, don't waste it on no Netflix. Don't waste it on no phone. All right? Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Go invest into yourself. Right? Use that money instead of buying that liquor, instead of buying that weed. Use that money to go buy a book. A book that's going to change your life. I'm telling you, books change your life. You always will retain that information. And the thing is, you can always reread that information. You can always go back and reread that same book. Now, when you drink alcohol, when you drink weed, you spent money that you just worked for. You killed your brain cell. You caused yourself to have the munchies. Therefore, you're spending more food that's probably unhealthy anyway. Like, you just go down into a deep cycle. You feel me? And we got to change that cycle. We got to reverse that cycle into something positive. So that you can, because that cycle goes far and it's negative. But the opposite can happen as well. I'm telling you, the opposite can happen in a positive manner. All right? So raise your frequency. Again, you have to, what is it? You have to upgrade yourself. So I'm looking at my board. I guess sometimes I forget. You got to upgrade yourself. A lot of us, we invest into buying a new material phone, a new iPhone 15, the new iPhone 14, whatever it may be. We want to get the new iPad or the flat screen TV, but why are you not investing that money into yourself? Why is that money not going towards your business? Why are you trying to catch up with everybody in this world? No, bro, detach from this world. Get in development mode. Get into a mindset like, yo, I gotta get better. For real, get in that. It's gonna help you. It's gonna allow you to strive. All right? Upgrade yourself. Or update yourself, right? Update. That's another thing. Upgrade is like, it's like a possession when you buy, invest, whatever. Update yourself mean like you gotta stop operating off your old software. I'm 26 years old. A lot of us are 26, 27, 30, 22, but we still operating from our 12-year-old selves. We still have those emotions that we're clinging to, those thoughts that we're clinging to at that age. And we're still acting upon those thoughts and those emotions at this moment. So we haven't healed. We haven't done the work to reprogram that energy. We haven't done anything to change it and redirect that. And you need to do that. And that starts with awareness. That starts with being aware, like, where did my thought come from? You have to think like, this emotion, where did it come from? It came from somewhere. There's a foundation to that. You got to find that foundation and what triggers it. And when you find that out, you can understand it and you can give yourself a new perspective, then changing that perspective into something positive that helps you for the next year or two. You feel me? So there's actual work. So I call that the psychological thought process. right? Or the psychological thought cleanse, psychological, so PTC, psychological thought cleanse, where you go back deep in your mind, bro, deep in your mind, and wipe out. Now you don't even wipe out, you just reprogram and rewire those thoughts and these emotions and that energy into something different, into a newer perspective, right? Because that's a lot of that is weighing you down, and that's what makes your foundation weak, right? So raise your frequency. Again, that's really all I got, but I'm all about just doing the work, and I want y'all to be the same way. I want y'all to be better. I want y'all to improve. I want y'all, like, if you found any value to this, let me know. Um, I will be posting like clips on like how to go to work. Like, what does the work process look like? What does the psychological thought cleanse look like? What does the fine tune process look like? I will be posting clips about that because I just want to give people this information. I truly do. Like, I remember during COVID, like when I came across certain information, I just wanted to share it. I just wanted to give it to everybody, but I didn't know how to do it. I didn't. I truly didn't. I knew I wanted to give it. I just wanted to just give it to people, but I didn't know how to do it. So from that time until now, I've been organizing the information I've gathered. So I've been putting time and effort into organizing these thoughts. And this is a hard thing to do. I'm telling you, hard thing to do. But, it's possible. Again, that growth mindset. I went into development mode, into how can I organize these thoughts in a way that helps you? You feel me? So I'm willing to give that information. That information is totally free. I want y'all to see me grow in this journey, and I want you to see yourself grow in this journey. And hopefully I get to see you in person one day, because I want to impact people in real life, not just on this YouTube, Instagram. No, I want to impact people in real life. You feel me? I want to connect with people, right? I want to reach out to people. I want people just to share their story. Because if we help each other out, we then can create something to help somebody else out. You feel me? We could, whatever the case may be, I just think we're powerful when we work together. We are powerful when we work together. So let's work together. But in order to work together, we got to get on that level. We got to get on that frequency together. We have to put in the work. And once we put in the work, man, I'm telling you, it's up. It's up. Again, thank you for tapping in. I am prolific. Yeah, the prolific teacher. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, please. And thank you. All right, peace out.